Good morning, HubSpot Nation. Welcome to Wake Up with Customer Platform, your unofficial HubSpot morning show where we help you discover the platform value you already own. I'm Chris Carolyn, and I'm joined by my co-hosts Casey Hawkins and George B. Thomas as we make sure you're not sleeping on HubSpot's true capabilities. If you're joining live, drop a hello in the comments and let us know what you're building in HubSpot today. Happy Thursday, folks.
Happy Thursday.
Woo, Thursday. Let's go. Good day.
Let's
Good day.
go. We need to go because we got 12 more. After, just as a reminder, people, we get to inbox new to you 0 every day right now, and they come back with 12. So thank you. But also, let's get into it. Journey automation, a lot of excitement around this one. Private beta, but still low impact. What is it? Journey automation enables you to map out, create, and optimize an end-to-end marketing experience for your customers from new contact to lead to evangelist, all within the same view. You can specify an overall outcome of the journey and then easily configure behavior focus stages that aim to move contacts along it. Contacts may drop out along the way if they aren't successful, or they may move through it faster if they engage more. Journey automation is in a very early private beta, so we recommend testing it out with test contacts first. And while we have more features coming, we'd love to hear your feedback about the new tool so far. Please share any and all feedback through the share feedback link. For more information, check out this knowledge base article and watch this Loom. And there's an admin's hug about this, which I'd recommend checking out as well.
Yeah. Why does it matter? Through omni-channel messaging, behavioral events, and robust reporting all in one place, Journey automation makes it easier to send the right message to the right customer at the right time. Build an end-to-end marketing automation experience. Instead of building across a handful of workflows, you can now build out any of your marketing strategies, including lead generation, lead nurturing, or customer re-engagement campaigns, all within the same view. Analyze and report on your marketing automation efforts. You can segment your customers and answer high-level questions like what percentage of customers are moving through the high intent stage and what percent seem to be going to low intent. To more specific questions like how long does it take for customers to open this email, or within this stage of the journey, where are most customers dropping off? It's so exciting.
George, can we just say, don't ask the question, how long does it take customers to open this email when systems are built to just say it opened? How is that? What are we doing there?
Well, first of all, let me just explain how truly beta this must be. I can't find it in my portal. So I need somebody to send me the information that we're looking at right now. I kid you not. I went to all product updates. I searched for Journey automation. It is not in my portal. So I wonder if it's like a thing where, I don't know.
That's this part here. It's going to get you. This marketing enterprise part on the bottom. That's why we're in a demo portal right now. So fully unlocked. It's not new to you, bro. You can't even get it.
See, now here, let me say this is not why we're probably here, but I think maybe the product team is missing a beat, because this would be a perfect place to actually sell an update to enterprise if I could search for it and find it. Anyway, not why we're here. Not why. I love this, though. I love all of about this.
Yes.
Yeah, it started showing up. I guess I'm only opted in one of my portals, but it started showing up under workflows, I guess, this week, because I opened up the automation tab and was like, oh my God, there's a thing. It's there.
Yeah, it was definitely really cool. I'd recommend watching the admin hug recording because it's definitely a brand new just UX experience inside of HubSpot, which often signals like possible capabilities and for other things, like cool drag and drop, like mapping canvas happening stuff. So the CRM data team is working on similar things like that when we're talking about object mapping. So cool to see that frontier coming to pass. Number 2, speaking of frontiers, Breeze Prospecting Agent, medium impact. What is it? The prospecting agent researches and executes personalized outreach strategies for prospects within HubSpot Smart CRM, helping build more qualified sales pipeline. It is targeted for sales ops and admins who need automated prospect research and outreach without dedicated BDR or SDR capacity. It is also now a great fit for reps and AEs working an account-based sales motion. New section here. Why don't you take it, George? Are you ready to tell us what's new?
Can you handle it, George?
We've covered this a couple times now.
Do I know how to talk? I think I know how to talk. So what's new? You can transform your target accounts from researched to reached out in minutes, not days. Okay. New features include multiple selling profile support, bulk agent account research, target accounts in the sales workspace with integrated agent-powered research, AI email drafting from the sales workspace, new target accounts home experience with integrated prospecting agent.
Why does it matter? The prospecting agent researches companies and contacts in your CRM to develop an understanding of their business needs and intent signals. It then writes personalized emails using the research combined with contacts from your CRM, reaching out at the optimal time. Customers can now research target accounts, draft AI emails, and enroll contacts to the agent directly from the sales workspace and target accounts app. Example use cases include researching target accounts to plan effective account strategies, writing personalized outreach to buyer committee members, automating outreach to lower level or under-resourced segments, auto-enrolling contacts based on inbound activity, and re-engaging existing contacts in your CRM. I know you got 3 AI lovers here. I know Chris and I have some skepticism, especially around like automating outreach to the prospecting agent exclusively.
Yeah, just to bring George up to speed here, I'm learning, and I'm gonna start asking your clone for this like historical journeys of these product updates, because this is how this one has gone, and it's improved, I'll say, but the first time we saw it, all it said it was targeted for sales ops and admins, which I was like, maybe those aren't the best people to be setting up a prospecting agent from scratch. Then they added reps and AEs. Now, next to the update yesterday of the target accounts overview, we see this update. Thoughts?
I'm torn, and I love that Casey said you have 3 AI lovers, because I do love me some AI. The problem with this is, even from the beginning when it was like in the beta, there's some setup. There's some setup that needs required, ladies and gentlemen. And I know a lot of HubSpot users that don't even have personas set up. I know a lot of humans that don't even have like a folder structure for list segmentation for data cleanliness set up. And then we're going to give them this and be like, go to town. Hey, you want faster pipeline growth? You want to create well, it might not be a better user experience. Mm-hmm. So I'm torn on this one. Like again, I'm on one of the ones I'm on the ledge about, but.
Yep. I feel yeah.
I want to like it. I want to, is what I'll say.
Prove me wrong, right. Somebody prove me wrong. That's what I want to say.
Yes, exactly. Meanwhile, we'll focus on on cool updates like phone number property validations. medium impact. What is it? You'll now be able to set validation rules for phone number properties. Additionally, you will be able to set a default country code for phone number properties that will automatically be applied to updates to phone numbers via import.
That. Why does it matter? Improving the quality of phone numbers is important to ensure that reps aren't calling junk phone numbers or doing the work of finding the right phone number themselves. Phone numbers that contain random text or missing country codes make it difficult to contact customers. Validation will allow you to enforce consistency and quality of your phone number data. Additionally, a default country code will make it easy to bring in valid phone numbers that are missing country code. HubSpot will prepend country codes automatically. Oh, I get it prepend before. Using default country code is optional. That was the first thing I was going to ask, but it says optional.
So there we go.
And the thing I'll say is that right now it says for imports, but you got to think beyond the import. You're going to have people who entered this stuff the wrong way too. So you're going to want to, yes, for that, but also system to the other side of this, right?
Yeah. And that's where we saw yesterday or the day before, like the automatic updates as you add data into the system. That's where hopefully that default applies. Like if you're only putting US phone numbers in ever in your portal, then it should, like, you shouldn't have to do the +1 no matter where that phone number is coming from. Number 4, Breeze Content Agent creating landing pages, continuing to expand the remit of Content Agent. What is it? With Breeze Content Agent powered by HubSpot's AI, you can create high-quality on-brand landing pages with just a few clicks. The new AI-powered landing page creation flow empowers you to instantly create high-performing landing pages complete with copy, images, automated forms, meeting links, and more. Breeze Content Agent pulls from your brand guidelines and your HubSpot account, ensuring your landing pages are consistently and effortlessly on brand.
Why does it matter? Creating beautiful, engaging landing pages that drive high conversion rates has traditionally been both difficult and time-consuming. Breeze Content Agent solved this challenge. Now you can spend less time building and more time converting leads and boosting your marketing ROI. This one sounds very cool. Disclaimer, check your landing pages.
Yeah, I have questions. Like, I need to retry this because honestly, I've been in this beta for a while. I tried it the first time and I was like, wait, back then I didn't have the opportunity to like pick the theme that I was using, and it gave me like a HubSpot default theme. Which then I was like, that doesn't make. Anyway, I have to retest it again because obviously they're resurfacing it. So maybe some things have changed. Maybe it's gotten better. It's probably better. But yeah, Casey is right. Do not make this your easy button for the thing that you hate doing. Please.
Effortlessly.
High impact. Okay.
I've been relying on AI, ChatGPT for like a couple of years now. I say all the time, like, I don't even know how to write an email anymore. Like, ChatGPT does it, but you do have to read them. I mean, just last week, I gave someone a task and I had ChatGPT. I just did my little brain thoughts. I had ChatGPT write it. They asked me a question about it and I was like, what are you even talking about? ChatGPT just like made up this separate part that like I don't know.
It happens. It happens.
You gotta read it.
Number 5, create and engage with new users instantly. I love all this instantly today with the OneSignal app for HubSpot. It's good to see these app updates are starting to make their way into this this product update area. What is it? The improved OneSignal app for HubSpot now automatically creates OneSignal users through HubSpot workflows. This way you can connect with new users right away through SMS, push notifications, and in-app messages This new enhancement will streamline marketing operations and drive faster time to value for customers.
Why does it matter? Before, you couldn't message new users until they had interacted with OneSignal's SDK, were manually uploaded into OneSignal as a CSV file, or created with OneSignal's Create User API. This delay meant missing crucial engagement opportunities with new contacts during their most active periods of interest. Now you can automatically create OneSignal users the moment contacts are added to HubSpot and immediately communicate with them through push notifications, in-app messages, and SMS. When a contact is created in HubSpot, you can automatically create their OneSignal profile with relevant contact details, subscription preferences, and user properties. This allows you to contact them with SMS once the new contact authenticates in your app using the OneSignal SDK. You can use push notifications and in-app messages to engage with users at the peak of their interest, whether confirming a sign-up, sharing welcome information, or starting an onboarding sequence. By eliminating the waiting period between contact creation and first communication, you can drive stronger user engagement from day one.
Interesting.
Have you heard of this app, George?
I had not heard of this app. Chris, are you the one driving? Can you click on the OneSignal apps for HubSpot? I'm super curious of something. Like maybe open a new tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to know if this is actually so do the arrow over one slide on their top slides. Yep, there. Oh, it's okay. It says George. I thought they had some sort of voodoo magic going on. I was like, wait, is that image personalized to me? Okay, so but here's the thing. Go ahead and scroll down, because this is also why I want to hit on this. Like, why top brands choose OneSignal. 344% increase in engagement with personalized content. 36% higher engagement when using multiple messaging channels. 24% higher purchase rates with, like, if you look at these things, right? I sit here and I go, I've never really been, well, historically, I was never a big fan of pop-ups and slide-ins until I realized the conversion rate difference. And I just got to get over my not liking them as a human and love them as a marketer. I have very much of the same battle of like SMS because of all the crap I get. And I don't want to be like, I know I wouldn't put crap out, but I wouldn't want anybody to feel like I'm putting crap. But these stats here are like, man, if you're not thinking about this, maybe you should be thinking about this, especially with this update, because it just got a lot easier.
Yeah. And I'm getting a vibe here. Like, there was an update last week where it's like, we're updating how easy it is to like build out enablement materials for your app on the app marketplace, basically. And if I were an app provider, I'd be like, okay, how do we get into this product updates area?
Right.
Because this guy only has 80 installs and no reviews. And now we just helped push it out there. So,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah. And definitely the way this is written, I could see like if they're building like basically app people put your information in these spots, and now we could automatically pull them into the product updates.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm going to immediately regret my my positive vibe when I said good to see app updates coming over here, and I'll need a separate section for that.
Yeah, we can't get to zero when they're pushing those.
Yeah, because there's like 2,000 apps or something like that now. I could probably not. Yeah. Anyways,
the official number is a metric butt ton.
Yeah,
that's the official.
Same time, well, a lot of people don't know about apps. We gotta help make them aware. So, decisions. Number 6, new forms editor, global events and instance API. Is this in direct response to Anton's post from the other day? What is it? We're introducing global form events, a set of event callbacks that allow developers to extend the functionality of the new forms and integrate with other systems more effectively. With these updates, the new HubSpot forms will now emit various events through their life cycles, such as on ready, on submission success, on submission failed, on interaction. These enhancements provide developers with greater control and enable deeper customization of embedded HubSpot forms.
Why does it matter? Developers need deeper access to HubSpot forms to customize, track, and automate form interactions. Whether it's tracking form submissions in analytics tools like GA4, dynamically updating page content based on user interactions, or retrieving and modifying form data, this update provides the flexibility needed to enhance embedded forms. Is it my understanding that the new form editor, explain it to me like I'm 5, the new form editor didn't have the same event tracking functionality as the old one?
I think about it like the CTA's journey,
Okay.
how they've created something new.
Uh-huh.
And, but what I'm hearing and feeling, because every time I go to use the new forms editor, I find a reason not to use it at that moment. Because there's something I want to do, or it's just a different, it's just so easy to come back to like the old editor, the legacy editor, and also like with custom modules you can't use. So it's just like, it's like the CTA journey. We're waiting for parity. It's just taking like a lot longer, and it's really far behind the legacy editor.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. I too have tried to use it. I think it can be amazing. It's a completely different workflow. So like if you've used HubSpot forms for all the years that HubSpot forms has been around, it's like it's difficult. It's like a learning curve. But I even emailed the PM and was like, where's my queued fields? Like one of the major things I teach people to use is queued fields, and I don't have queued fields in this thing. But here's where my brain goes to this update, because I don't want to like just totally take a, potty break on the new forms tool. Like when I see these things, files when the form is fully loaded, fires when a form is successfully submitted, fires when a form submission fails, fires when I start to get this like abandoned cart mindset, but like around forms and like things that you would be able to see, and especially when it's like steps in between a multi-step form, because now you're like, oh, does this mean that with an awesome nerd and an API and some of this stuff that I could see that they're falling off on step 3 and abandon it, and then know where to kind of catch them and go from there potentially, maybe? Like, my brain goes to this.
And the ability to save progress before form submission.
Yeah.
So, and I'll just say I have max empathy for the team on this one, because this is like when you get to these just core, like original tools baked into every part of HubSpot, it's not a rip and replace. Like they've got so much to manage, not to mention our expectations. So props to the progress they have made on this.
We love you, HubSpot.
Yeah, people are starting to do some really cool things with it. So stuff like that we'll probably see it, I'd say, by the end of the year. Like their progress on this stuff is such a high speed right now. So that'll be good to see, and good to see that progress. Updated call summaries. What is it? This update expands call summaries to provide additional insight for recorded and transcribed calls in HubSpot.
Why does it matter? Understanding the context of logged calls can be time-consuming, especially when in a hurry. This feature provides reps with detailed AI-generated summaries for their calls. I love call summaries.
I'm telling you, I mentioned this yesterday with we were talking about Google Meet and Zoom, and I see this and I go, okay, Avoma, okay, Fireflies, like, is there a day coming where I don't need you? Like, because it's all going to be Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I can't. By the way, this is the second or third beta that I've clicked on today in this episode. I can't wait to actually play with this and see what this does in my portal around all of the calls that we do on a day.
Yeah. We'll get you caught up real quick with all those betas, George. But yeah, even with things like this, that's where a lot of these tools, like we know they can happen. They do these things outside of HubSpot, and they just like HubSpot has no place for that to come in effectively. So you got to link, and you got to go out. That's what I think. Some solace to take that now we can effectively, like the integrations just get better when HubSpot gets better like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, AI powered A/B testing for landing pages. What is it? Optimize your landing pages faster and with greater confidence using our new AI assisted. Oh, there we go, George. AI assisted A/B testing feature. When creating page variants, you can now leverage AI to generate alternative content suggestions and implement recommendations with a single click.
Why does it matter? This enhancement makes A/B testing more accessible and effective, eliminating the guesswork of what elements to test. Let AI help you discover the best performing version of your landing page while maintaining complete creative control. I'm guessing this is related to the Breeze content agent creating landing pages. It's hard to imagine like those things don't work together in some ways. So the same thing, check your landing pages, but how I would see myself using this is have a landing page, want to run an A/B test, let HubSpot's AI test builder try out a landing page, and then I'll go and make the changes that make sense from my perspective as well. I mean, that's generally what I
see. Here's my brain goes in a different direction.
All right.
So my brain goes in a different direction because, first of all, I hope that it works with my theme. Just knocking on that door. But where my brain goes is I've always had this narrative that I've talked about when I train on A/B testing is like you do this A/B test. And then once you figure out who the winner is, you just figure out the next A/B test that you want to do. However, I know if this is built right and the way that I hope that it goes is that during the first test, it's collecting all the data and it realizes the next best test to try and give me like, here's 3 top A/B tests that you might want to try next. Therefore, allowing me to like use the historical data for the next thing we're going to try to optimize based on the AI assistance that it's giving me. That's where I hope this goes.
Yeah, this looks like the step that it takes because we can just select run A/B test with AI and it gives suggestions. So this is the space it needs to be able to automatically do the next step. This little moment of suggested.
I got to hit this beta button here. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say where I usually go is please don't make decisions on this amount of data. Okay.
No. Yes.
Which means if you only expect 10 people to hit the page, maybe not A/B test time.
Yeah, no. You either have to have a lot of humans or a lot of time.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 variables. Just going to say like, anyway, yes, please. Oh, 4 people out of 6. Let's do it. No, sorry.
Lock it in. Let's set our whole goal for the whole year. Okay. Anyway, refine which associated records get scored in scoring apps. What is it? You can now further refine which associated records will contribute to a scoring rule based on their specific properties. For example, when scoring companies, only score all associated tickets that are in my support pipeline and average all the associated record scores. Only score all associated contacts that have interest equals tech and sum all the associated record scores.
Why does this matter? Previously, scoring associated records meant scoring all associated records, whether relevant or not. unless you specified the association label. Now you have more control, allowing you to refine each scoring rule and ensure only the proper records impact a score. Can you open the screenshot, Chris?
Yeah, this seems like a huge deal.
And when you're doing that, can you tell me if this is freaking enterprise? Because
all right, let's go back.
Go down.
Pro.
Pro for health scoring. Pro
marketing enterprise.
Marketing for lead scoring. That's all okay. Right. We just need. I mean, at the end of the day, we just need the health scoring anyways. So leads can hang out over there. Speaking of always giving moments to promote the very next show I'm doing, talking about the lead strap in 10 minutes. What does this screenshot tell you, Casey?
Yeah, so I wanted to open this up. So this is talking about the associations, which I get. So when you build a lead score, you can score based on like if the associated company is in your industry, for example, in your ICP industry. And you could only do that, like you could use labels, but I see now it's saying it's a little bit more than that. It's a little bit more. Probably companies is not as good of it. Well, if I wanted to say the like parent company, for example, and I have a way of tagging that, I could now incorporate that in this association. So I'm only scoring based on the parent company or not the like subset company.
Yeah. There's nothing more bittersweet for me than informing product teams at HubSpot that they need to be building association label management into their products. So this is very cool. Like that really activates scoring for me. Because when it's an all or nothing approach and you've got very specific association labels, it can fall apart very quickly.
I'm not seeing it in my portal either, though, George. Sometimes I think Chris has like some sort of priority release. This happens from time to time.
I mean, it's a demo portal. It's unlocked all the way. So
juju happening because it just don't gain in my portal.
Finally earning that special showing up enough days. Close pop up
from heaven to Chris, not to all of us.
A CTA automatically after form submission. What is it? You can now ensure that pop-ups automatically close once a visitor submits a form. This removes the need for visitors to manually dismiss a pop-up once they've submitted the embedded form.
Why does it matter? Website visitors previously had to manually close pop-ups themselves after submitting a form. With this new setting, pop-ups will automatically close after a form submission, resulting in a better website experience. I don't know if I like this. I think it's going to be confusing if you fill out a form and then it just closes.
No, see.
All right, George, tell me why I'm wrong.
I'm like, you know how you go to dinner and you order a steak? And if you like mushrooms and onions, all of a sudden there's like a little bit of that like mushroom and onion garnish on your steak. And you're like, oh, this just made that steak so much better. Maybe you're an A1 person and you're like, that little dab of that is, I don't know. However you eat your steak. To me, I look at this and go, thank God. Like it's because it's about user experience. And if I fill out the form, that means I want to go to the next step. So I know it's a pop-up. I'm in the middle of reading a blog article. Yeah, I want the PDF. I hit submit. It goes away. Guess what I can do? I can continue to read my blog article like I wanted to do and know that the ebook, the guide, the checklist, godsend to whatever's going to save my business is going to be in my inbox when I'm done. Like now, with that said, hopefully this is optional because there's some places you want it to work, right? I think there's literally a switch you can flip. So it is optional. Yeah. Like there's places you want it to work. My blog experience. There are places, Casey, I agree with you. You probably don't want it to work. So the fact that we can do either or, but think about the moral of the story for me on this one is, ladies and gentlemen, start thinking about the experiences that you're providing. And also, I must be hungry for steak. I don't know.
I'm definitely hungry for steak now. So thank you for that. Two more. Help desk ticket timeline. I think we hit on this last week. Very cool. What is it? This update adds a new ticket timeline panel to the help desk workspace, giving users quick access to details on historic ticket events like merges, workflows, custom events, and status updates.
Why does it matter? The ticket timeline panel directly addresses feedback we've heard from help desk users that key ticket information such as merges or recent status changes can be difficult to find. Prior to this update, support agents and managers primarily working out of help desk had to open up the ticket record page just to view these critical details. By bringing more key ticket information into the help desk, users can access the information they need to provide personalized, high-quality support without having to jump to another screen, increasing efficiency and helping teams resolve issues faster.
You got a lot of people using help desk, George?
I got a lot of people using help desk, and I got even more people asking about help desk. And the amount of help desk updates over the last 60 days tells me that help desk is a major focus for HubSpot moving forward.
Indeed. And just this is where you just got to hand it to these teams creating these workspaces. The amount of UX design that needs to go into packing all of this information in one space. They're just doing a great job. And then we got this one sneaking in supposedly from February 25th. Add library assets to campaigns. What is it?
Oh, I'll be quiet.
Available under a new library category in the campaigns add assets modal. You can now add documents, files, videos, and playbooks to your campaigns.
I think this is a sleeper. This one matters because adding sales documents, files, videos, and playbooks to campaigns ensures prospects receive consistent, high-quality information across multiple touch points, increasing trust and engagement. These resources also empower sales teams by providing the right content at the right time, accelerating the customer journey, and improving conversion rates. Additionally, centralized key documents within a campaign enhance alignment between marketing and sales, making it easier to track performance and manage assets in one place.
This is huge. Huge. I was training on this last week, and I was training somebody on campaigns, and I saw this whole new list. So February 25th, my butt, maybe portals, maybe, but I saw it, and I'm like, I've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks of sequences can now be in campaigns, documents can now be in campaigns. What does that mean? You remember the lifelong struggle of sales, here's a snippet that sends them to our landing page so that they can fill out our marketing form. No. They're already in our database. Now you can just send them a document because the document can be associated to the campaign. Oh my God.
And now I don't have to explain the difference between the way HubSpot defines an asset and the way everybody else defines an asset.
Did I say this is huge yet?
Oh my gosh!
We need to get you a button for.
This is high impact. Maybe we need a George impact, GBT impact. That'd be cool too.
For every HubSpot user that's watching this, go back and fill in your campaigns to what it truly should have been in the beginning. Go back and look at how you can now align sales to your historical marketing campaigns like they should have been. This is a moment in time that every HubSpot user needs to be paying attention to the campaigns that they have in the campaigns tool and not redoing them, but refreshing them.
Yes. I think somebody needs create some campaigns content. Yeah, a lot. One of the major tools that I think a lot of people had lots of wishes that they can do easily in other systems. And now I feel like that was one of the last things. So very cool. And we're going to wrap there. Remember, folks, you probably already own the solution you're looking for in HubSpot, like campaign asset management. Sometimes you just need to wake up to it. Join us tomorrow morning, where George will be here. Casey's on vacation. Madeline Donovan will be joining us to fill in for Casey as we continue exploring what's new in HubSpot. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments and let us know what capabilities you want to wake up to next. Until then, I'm Chris Carolyn.
I'm Casey Hawkins.
And I'm George B. Thomas.
And this has been Wake Up with Customer Platform. Now go build something amazing.